Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Betrayed using the Colonial Charter mod. And last time we recorded, we got our church built, and we've got a cemetery going, and we've got another house. I always have a house going, always. As soon as this house is done, I'll start another one, and that promotes growth. We're going to need that growth because we're getting low on peoples. We need, let's see here. Our foresters and gatherers, we need to get some spots filled. I'd really love it if we got another set of nomads. Now, I know nomads come with disease and lack of education, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of a fair trade, I think, because we need those workers. They work a little slower than everybody else, but they work. So, what we need, our food situation is not too bad. Let me show you. We'll come over here to our town hall here. We're producing more food than we are using, but I want to be producing a lot more food than we're using. I like to be able to do that because as we get more workers and as more people are born, we're going to get in trouble. We're on that edge of not quite what we want. So I'm going to create another field. I want to do a box of fields down here with a barn in the center. So first things first, let's do... I'm not sure how close I want this to everything. So let's do it this way. Let's do, I think we want 15 by 8. And I'm not, I've never built the box shape around the barn before. Let's see, I'm going to make that do that. First things first, I'm going to actually build the barn first. I want the storage barn first because it will give me a reference point for where to build the farms. So let's go ahead and toss a barn down here. Let them get that built up. So, in other news, our house is done. So let's get another one going. We always need more houses. There's never a time when we don't. Let's see how our barn's doing. Not too bad. They're filling that up pretty quick. I like the progress. We're getting spread out, though. You'll notice that we're pretty spread out. This is our foresty little circle here. I'm letting the trees regrow up into this area. If we really want to do a mass regrow, though, we put a forester up here. So what I tend to do when I want to fill in what I've built so far is I grab a forester, which I can't remember where he goes, right here, and I plop him down right in town. And he's gonna, I set him to plant, but not to harvest. So he'll plant a whole bunch of trees, and then I tear him down and I move him somewhere else. And he plants a whole bunch of trees, I tear him down and move him somewhere else. And so that's kind of handy. All right, we're ready down here. Let's go ahead and get some farms, especially now. It's early winter. This is a good time to get our farms going. Come on. There we go. There's one. And the first thing I do is click on it. I lower it down so it only needs one worker and assign somebody to work it. Now, what are we going to build? Let's do some watermelons. We should have a worker. Why don't we have a worker? We have 1, 2. Why are you so confused? What is your problem? We should have one worker on this one, one on this one, one on this one, one on that one. Is it because you're so far away? Is that your problem? What the? There. That was weird. Alright, so now let's go ahead and put one more, because we do have the workers for it, so we might as well get them to work. And we're going to do a 15 by 8. So by 8, 15. There we go. And we're going to set this one to go ahead and have only one worker, and we'll put 5. And this one, we're going to plant some beetroots. Hopefully he'll figure out where he works soon. Jeez. Next will be... Now I want to figure out where my road's going to go. Doesn't hurt to go ahead and get that started. So we're going to put one this way, one this way, one this way. Lag! Lag! Okay, one that way. Let's put another farm in. But you see how my design's going here is that we've got a nice little circular... I want to remove... I think I put my road too far out. Remove road? Yes. I started putting one too far. It needs to go this way. And in this way. There we go. Nice little design there. All right, we're going to do just again one worker, bring him over, and have him do watermelon. Eventually, when we get more plants, it'll be easier because then we can spread it out so it's not all the same over and over. 8 by 15. And again, oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's some nice thunder going on. And beetroots. There we go. We've got our farm situation hopefully taken care of. That will get us some food. Next year should be a better harvest, I think. I do believe. And let's get some houses down here for our workers. So I want to put, is our house built? Yep, our house there is built. So let's go ahead and put a stone house right here by the farm. Oh, and that's perfect. That fits so perfect right there next to our farm here. I'm going to go ahead and run, actually, we're going to, oh, we got a trader. And we got nomads. Yay. First, nomads. I need them. I need you so bad. Okay, well, I don't need them really bad at this point. We're okay. Ooh. Ooh, that's going to be a lot. Huh. You know what? I'm going to chance it. I've just added a whole bunch of food. I know that that does put some risk of health issues and the like, but we've got a whole bunch of, oh, sheep. And we've got the iron tools to trade. Let's see if we can get us 2 sheep. I'd be happy with just 2. Let's see. 1, 2. I need 1,200. I need a lot more. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, if I'm going to make this happen, we need to get more workers over here. So let's increase our workers by a lot. I want all 6 of you buggers. All right. I want more iron tools. I want, let's get some logs over here. What else do we got? Okay, I'm going to focus on this for just a second. I'm going to pause the video. I will be right back with you guys as soon as I manage to get my 2 sheep, which we are really close to. So be back in just a moment. All right, I'm back, and here it goes. Cha-ching! We have 2 sheep. Okay, we can now lower everything back down because I don't want to restock with so many. We're going to have 20 logs, 20 firewood. Just go back to where we were. And we don't need as many workers either, so we're going to put this back down to maybe 2 people. Because when it's just sitting here, it's kind of a waste of resources. All right, let's get a sheep farm going on down here. Let's see, livestock. Where shall we put our livestock? Our standard pasture. And I think we'll put it, we don't want to put it by the rich neighborhood. We need to put it up by the tailor, maybe. That might be a good idea. So let's put it up here. How big do we want it? We want a road that goes along this way. So let's do, how big can we make our pen? I'm not sure how big you want the pen, so I'm going to go ahead and do a 15 by 15. Hopefully that's not too big. Oh, I'm so excited. We finally, I've been waiting for that. Just waiting for those, some kind of livestock to come through. And that just, it really does help to have better clothes. So that's going to give our tailor some wool to work with, which will be wonderful. And we can do wool coats instead of the hide coats, which gets us better coats. And we could be selling some of those coats. Let's also look at, we now have the ability, because of those guys who came in, to max out, or at least get close to maxing out some of our stuff. Let's bring these guys up to 10. And then we'll max it more after we fill up everything else. So gatherers are going to be at 4. Foresters are going to be at 4. What else is hurting? I think that's it. Herbalist is going to be at 2. That'll get us more food that way. And I think we'll stop there. We've got 2 builders. Let's go ahead and get some more houses going. Okay. So this is going to be sheep. Let's get a worker on it. We just need 1, maybe 2. Let's go ahead and do 2. And let's get another house getting built. We need more houses down here by our farms. Our nomads need homes. That's going to be a big focus now because our nomads need homes. Let's get a road going. We need to finish our road around our gardens. And here comes winter. All right, so I think we've got, do we have our first harvest in? We do. Let's take a look at our food supplies now. So overview, no, sorry, production. Better. We're still gaining. And I always like to have that surplus of food just in case, but we're gaining. This is good. What do we got going on here? Glasswork is full. Do we really need, we don't need any more glass. We could sell some glass though. So that would get him busy. Let's do that. Let's put some glass in our stuff here. Let's add about 40, maybe 60. Let's add 60 because he is maxed out at 600. Yeah, let's go ahead and raise that up a little more. 100. Let's see what our current stockpile on glass is. Inventory, glass, 540. Yeah, we can sell some glass. Man, we should have done that for that little adventure there. So I like my farm setup. This gives us some good variety. We now have some sheep coming in. This makes me really excited. I think I am going to go ahead, since we have the people for it. One of my main focuses needs to get, oh, that house got built already. And I didn't even notice. I remember passing by it. So let's see. I'm going to put, let's do it like that. That way we can have some walkways between the houses so that we're not blocking them in. There we go. We do have people going around this way. So eventually, if we look at these guys over here, I guess I could do a tunnel right through that mountain and have it come out here. That would be cool. Not very smart considering the resources it would take, but it would be cool, and I'm all for cool, so I'll do it. Watch me do it. Not this episode, but I'll do it. Let's see here. What would it cost, actually? Let's take a look at what our resource costs would be. So, if I decided to not lag, okay, if I decided to build a tunnel from here to here, it would be 156 stone. That's not too bad. What's our stone stock production at right now? We are at 178. So it would eat up all of our stone, and I'd rather build houses. But we will build a tunnel between. I think it would be cool to have a tunnel to make the walk through that forest a little easier. Let's get that finished, and then we'll need another house. Probably wouldn't hurt to put another line of houses over down here. So let's go ahead and get these guys. So we'll have houses all around our farm. I wonder how our, do we have, yeah, we have the graveyard filling up. Great. Now let's do another house. So I think that's all we're going to do for today. I'm really happy with the fact that we've got 2 sheep, which means we're going to start getting more. Once we get enough of them, we'll split it in half and make another area, which this also is giving us some wool. And the nice thing about wool is it will give us the ability to make some better clothes. I'm going to wait until we get a good supply of wool before we change that over. Let's see. We're doing okay on coats. I want to see if we have any production issues, if something's not being firewood. That seems kind of low on the firewood. I think we could definitely use some more, but I know that we're also, how are we doing on logs? Logs, we've got 25, so we need more logs. We do need to go ahead and start thinking about making another area for producing logs from, or we just need to cut some more forest down. One thing we could go ahead and do, yeah, the reserve of logs is low. Let's take a look at our area here. I always hate doing this because I kind of like when the forest moves in, but let's cut down the edge here and clean this up. So everything from here down, yep, let's cut all that down right there. And all this junk, let's take a look at our edge here. And all this. There we go. That doesn't really get us much, but it cleans up our corner there. Eventually, I'd probably want to let that move in. And we've got a new trader who has pipe tobacco. I'm going to pass. That's kind of expensive, and I don't know. I just don't see a need for it right now. All right. Well, that's all we're going to do for today. We do need to start looking at creating another area for log production. Or cutting down a forest and replanting. I think we might replant. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to start it. Let's get our forester built here to do our replanting. I'm going to have him replant all the way up to here, and then we'll tear him down and we'll move him over here to replant this area. And then we'll replant over here and we'll fill all that in, and then we can cut it down again. I know it's silly, but I like doing it. It makes the city look nicer for one. We could probably go ahead and get another house going as well. Let's see how our nomads are doing. Are they all moved out of our long... Yep, they're all moved out. So everybody's got a home right now. They're not hurting for that. I think getting a forester going here is good. We could probably go ahead and cut down some of this growth up here. It's not a bad idea. It's really close to town and will get us some more resources. So I think I'm going to cut all that down. That will get us some logs. Get to work, people. That'll help. Meanwhile, this guy will redo some resources. And next week we're going to need to fix our log situation and our firewood situation. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Become a Finian today. But make a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the game, how I'm doing, if you have any suggestions of ways I could improve my city and production, something I might be doing wrong. I always love to hear from you guys. So hope you have enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye, everybody.